It's so trash. I hope y'all can see me. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I'm live again because it's Turkey Day and don't want to do that much editing. So, and plus, this review has been long overdue and my hair is all over the place. So, y'all got to forgive me. So, first and foremost, if you're new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below somewhere. And also click on the little notification bell, like somewhere around the corner, wherever you can find it. And also follow me on my social media and also cop my merch as well. I know I got to get in touch base with my online store because I think I want to clean some stuff up in there. And hold on just a second because this lighting is very trash. Oh, this lighting is so trash. Okay, so like I was saying, make sure like, comment, subscribe, all the above, share this video, this live that I got going on. So pretty much if you're a wrestling fan like me, if you saw Survivor Series that came past this weekend after NXT War Games, which that was off the chain by the way, but I must say they stepped it up on Survivor Series. I'm not even gonna lie, I had to write down all the matches because there was too much going on and I don't keep good memory when it comes to watching wrestling like that with the matches, so I have to write it down. I know. Don't judge me, y'all. But I did a review for NXT War Games. If you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it and then come back. Go watch it over there, then come back. So, no, this ain't it. Oh my God. Your girl takes a lot of notes. Don't judge me. Okay, is this it? Yep, this is it. Hope this ain't it. Sheesh, I'm so unprepared. Okay. They even had a kickoff show, which that was crazy. They had a kickoff show starting with the cross-brand tag team battle royal. So with the battle royal or the kickoff show, wherever person from a tag team gets eliminated, both get eliminated, they go back to the locker room. So we have people from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT representing. Pretty much with that being said, who won who first started out winning was Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, and they're from Smackdown Live. That battle royal wasn't that bad because you had the OC, who's the best in the world tag team champions, the Revival, the Forgotten Sons from NXT, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. You had the Street Profits. Now, I'm gonna get to that in a few. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, Breezango from NXT, Lucha House Party, Imperium. Imperium is from NXT UK. Heavy Machinery from SmackDown Live. So Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode end up winning because, unfortunately, it was that Montez from the Street Profits got pure. He got tossed out the ring. And when I tell you, and the Street Profits are from Monday Night Raw. So SmackDown Live started out first with the first point. Then when we had the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, it was Lio Rush, he's our NXT Cruiserweight Champion, versus Akira Tozawa representing Monday Night Raw, and you also have Kalisto representing SmackDown Live. Now, all three of these men have something in common. They all held gold, or they're holding gold now, whereas they used to or have hold, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, which that is cool, by the way. So it was a great way for them to have like that proper match. So that match was very great. But however, Akira Tozawa and Kalisto, they both wasn't, that much focus. So eyes wasn't that much on the prize, and then Lio Rush ended up retaining the title, starting off winning for NXT. So it's like 1-1 right there. one for SmackDown Live, one for NXT. Now we have the New Day, the Viking Raiders, and also the Undisputed Era, which is Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Now, with this one, and the Viking Raiders, they represent Raw, New Day represents SmackDown Live, and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish representing the Undisputed Era, representing NXT. The reason for that match, because all three of them are tag team champions. Now, with that being said, when I watched that match, it was a lot of cluster. Because first of all, one, it was like it could have been like anybody could have won. I kid you not. At first, I thought the Undisputed Era was going to win because they fought the Viking Raiders before in War Games. So we're thinking, okay, they have the upper hand. No. Come to find out, the Viking Raiders won, and they won for Team Raw. So they end up getting that 1 point. Now, for the Survivor Series to start, they had the 5-on-5-on-5 match with NXT, SmackDown Live, and Raw. Women starting. But something went a little off with Monday Night Raw. I guess Charlotte and Asuka had their little feud, whatever. SmackDown was, no, in the very beginning though, NXT lost 2 of their women. It was Candice LeRae and it was, I would say, Io Shirai. And I give them props because they just did a match the night before, battered and freaking bruised from War Games. Can you imagine you as a woman, you just did a match that whereas you're in a steel cage, there's chairs, candlesticks, trash can bins, trash can lids involved, and then you gotta come the next day to do another match. That's just too much. So these 2 girls got hurt. So you're left with Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley. Who else was there? Oh my God, I forgot who else was there. Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley. I'm trying to figure out. It was another girl, but she never took part in NXT War Games, if I'm not mistaken. Or did she? If y'all remember the other chick who was there, comment down below. Because my mind's a blur right now. Now you have the women from SmackDown Live. Carmella, Dana Brooke, Sasha Banks, Nikki Cross. Who else? I feel like there was another chick there. No, I think it was just like, was it 5-on-5 or 4? It was a 5-on-5. No, it was Sasha Banks, Carmella, Nikki Cross. I could have sworn it was a 5-on-5 situation, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Then you have Kairi Sane, Asuka, Charlotte. I know there was other women for the Raws, main side, but I think probably it's like a blur because it happened like Sunday. I should have wrote down those names. Don't judge me, y'all. But what was crazy, Sarah Logan, she was there. I could have thought it was a 5-on-5, but I think it was like a 4-on-4 situation. I could be wrong. I think it was a 4-on-4 situation, not 5-on-5. So then you have Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. They end up meeting in the ring because them 2 used to be friends in NXT. So now they're fighting on the opposite end. It's like, you got Io Shirai. She got a little bagger attitude. You got Kairi Sane. She got a little bagger attitude. It's like, with 2 of them in, it's like too much. And then it didn't happen. Then Asuka and Charlotte went at it. So Asuka was like, forget this. I'm out. Forget it. I'm out. And what ended up happening was NXT ended up prevailing because it was a lot of people losing left and right. But NXT won for the women's match. Thank God. And that was a women's tag match. Now, later on, I gotta go ahead and discuss about what happened with Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler. That one was just crazy. Now, the next one I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is the mid-card match. When I mean mid-card titles, I mean like the Intercontinental title, Intercontinental Champion, which is Shinsuke Nakamura. You got Roderick Strong, who is the NXT North American Champion. You have AJ Styles, who is the U.S. Champion from Raw. Now, what happened was that pretty much Roderick Strong ended up getting the W, and that match wasn't quick, but to me, I wasn't into that match. I wasn't so hyped for it. To me, I really, don't get me wrong, it was a great match, but I wasn't hyped for it. So I pretty much would give that match like a 7. The women's match, it was cool. I wasn't that much hyped for. I was not that much hyped for that match either. Oh my god. But the only thing that got my attention was like the little spat between Charlotte and Asuka. So with that match as well, I'll give it like an 8.5. And the mid card match, I'll give it like a 7. And that's only because I wasn't in the mood for that match. That's just me. I wasn't hyped. I was hyped when, NXT got involved. That part got me going. But some of the matches, I was just like, I wasn't here for it. Now you have Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne for the NXT title match. Now, sorry, the item's about to kick in. Now, don't get me wrong. I was thinking in the back of my mind, these men are not 100%. They fought yesterday, especially Adam Cole, who got body slammed onto the table by Tommaso Ciampa. So it's like, you're coming back? Like, they only had like 24 hours to like sleep. And what ended up happening in that match was that Pete Dunne fell short, and Adam Cole ended up getting the W. So congratulations to Adam Cole. He is still your NXT champion for now. If you didn't watch NXT last night, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now, this one I was hyped for. It was The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan. Because if anybody who knows, you go on Twitter, you follow Daniel Bryan, you follow The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and you can see their posts is like, oh shoot, probably he's thinking about like what happened like way back in the day, like Daniel Bryan betrayed him and all that. I was hyped for that. I was living for that match. I'm not even gonna lie. Daniel Bryan gave it all he got, but man, he fell real short. He fell real short, no pun intended. And The Fiend ended up retaining the title. I ain't gonna lie, that Smackdown Live, I think the Smackdown Live Universal title looks better than the Raw Universal title, only because I like blue and it looks very better on it than Universal. It looks weird. That's just me. That's my opinion. That match alone, I ain't gonna lie, I give it like a 9. The next match I want to go ahead and talk about is the 5-man triple threat match. Let me tell you about that match. I don't know what was going on with Monday Night Raw. They wasn't focused. NXT, they was focused. They was focused, but they end up losing out. Smackdown Live, they was focused, but there was a little conflict right there. I'm gonna say, but it's a little conflict. You have freaking Baron Corbin trying to be like Mr. Machismo and want to be like awesome. And this is just pineapple juice. It's not liquor in here. Just so you know. Want to be Mr. Machismo, and he fell short. So it was like Roman Reigns, down to Roman Reigns, Keith Lee, and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins fell short. So now it was Keith Lee and Roman Reigns. Keith Lee gave it all he got. But the big dog, Roman Reigns, end up winning that match, and he ended up getting a W. What I like in the end was when Keith Lee, gave him like the bow out of respect, and Roman Reigns took out his fist, pounded there out of respect. That was a boss move right there. Excuse me. Now, the next match I want to go ahead and talk about, I wasn't even hyped for it. I was just like, okay, we already know what's going to be the outcome, but I'm still going to watch it. Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio. Let me tell you, I'm not even going to lie. Rey Mysterio was like try to get Brock Lesnar that work, but Brock Lesnar ended up retaining the end. And then all of a sudden, because remember, it was no DQ. All of a sudden, I see Dominic comes in the ring. He goes out to Brock Lesnar, give him, and they freaking beat his ass. I'm talking about 619 them, gave him the low blow, but child, they fell short. I thought we was gonna have a new champion that night. I was so hyped. I was like, oh shoot, we about to have a new champion. But no. Nope. So evidently what happened was that Brock Lesnar ended up being the reigning, defending, the conquering, WWE champion, Brock Lesnar. So yeah. He ended up winning again. Now, the next match they made as a main event was with Shayna Baszler representing NXT, Becky Lynch representing Monday Night Raw, and Bayley representing SmackDown Live. Now, these girls was going at it. The girls was going at it like hard body, like Jesus Christ. And there was no telling who was going to win because one of them wanted to win. They're like, oh, hell nah, I want to win. We're not doing this. Bayley felt like, okay, I didn't chop my hair off and have this bad attitude for nothing. Becky Lynch is like, they didn't call me the man for nothing, and I'm the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion. Oh, hell no. And Shayna Baszler is like, I didn't come all the way over here to get embarrassed. That's not what we doing. So these girls was going at it left and right until Bayley was the one who got caught because what happened was Shayna already knocked Becky Lynch out the freaking outside the ring, by the announcement table. So she was already out cold. Then you got Shayna Baszler put, Bayley in the freaking coquina clutch, whatever, the submission that she does. She done. She finished. But Becky Lynch is like, oh, no. You won, but y'all go hear me. Becky Lynch freaking knocked this child out her like off the announcement table and threw her somewhere. And Becky Lynch is standing there with her title in hand, like, I'm still the man. This is my house. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, Becky. What is we doing? Girl, you lost. It's okay. She was just not having it. She was like, no. You ain't finna embarrass me. That's not what we doing. But all in all, I want to say, I'm going to give Survivor Series like a perfect 10 throughout the whole situation because of the fact that whereas everything was good, there was some little slowness here, there, but I would give it like a perfect 10 because some of these matches, they came through for it. But all in all, I know NXT just passed, so y'all need to go watch that. I know SmackDown Live is Friday, so I already know I watched Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins, he had a whole mouthful. I was like, oh my God. Sir, why are you talking like that? You're rude. NXT, it was pretty much back to normal schedule. Okay, we finished beating out Raw and SmackDown. Now we have to schedule. We got to go back beefing again. Now let's see what's going to happen at SmackDown Live on Friday. Make sure y'all tune in. But till then, thank you so much for watching my live. And it's going to be up and rolling for my review for anybody who never catch my live. Till then, peace. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, Lala's Empire.